A dyno gives us the ability to hook up test equipment and test a truck in real time under load, in the actual situation as the truck traveling. Without without that, there's many tests and checks that we can't accomplish without the dyno.
This tool here controls the dyno for the set points of how far I want to load it or where I want my engine speed and road speed. Basically just controls every aspect of how I'm going to power down on this motor. I'll hook up some fuel gauges, keep an eye on those at the same time, and some more gauges over here for checking filter restriction. Also got a clear line hooked up to make sure we're not pulling air into the fuel system from the tanks or through the Davco itself. And pretty much just listen to the motor when it's running, check the coolant temperatures from the lower hose to the upper hose, make sure we have the right drop.
With the dyno, we check horsepower, we check cooling capacity of the truck, we check blow-by, engine wear, oil pressure, fuel pressure, aeration to fuel, oil leaks, coolant leaks, drivetrain vibrations, tires, just about everything on the truck. Any moving part on the truck is tested on the dyno.
Another check is to use the heat gun. Check your lower radiator hose against your upper radiator hose and make sure that you have a good drop in temperature between the two so you know the radiator is doing its job and cooling the motor down like it should. If you got a plugged radiator, your drop will be shorter, so you'll have the temperatures will be more even.
Dyno test accepted industry standard 75% of rated horsepower, and the reason that is as power is transmitted through the drivetrain, the transmission and the rear ends, the drive lines, the carrier bearing, all of those use horsepower in order to transfer.
All I'm doing is a break-in dyno or just checking for something like a hiccup or a miss. I'd just do a simple dyno with just a printout of the horsepower reading. You know, the horsepower against the road speed against RPM, so I'll have it all right here.
All engine companies have their own standards for checking and blow-by engine wear limits. You have to refer to engine type and manufacturer on each one.
The readout of everything that you want, that you just pick what you want to read on the engine, like the fuel temp, and it's all going to show up down here.
It takes a trained technician for one. The dyno without the proper personnel is a marginal tool. The training that you have in your technician that's operating the dyno will be the deciding factor on the results of your dyno. It's a large investment for the company, but I believe it's a needed investment in order to give out a quality product to our customer. It's a tool that will give the customer a general knowledge about it, the unit that he's buying. After it's run on the dyno, all the little flaws, the little problems, if there are any, it is it's discovered. Instead of the customer taking the truck, hooking a trailer to it and taking it on a trip, we can simulate that first trip for them and try to avert or correct any problems with the unit before he takes it.